Hi everybody, me and Spirit welcome you. Today I just want to talk about something really quick. I've had some questions since my last videos that I did about cats urinating and marking their territory. And I wanted to touch really quickly on, people were asking, it's summertime, I want to travel. Every time I travel and leave my cats, even if it's for just a couple of days, even though they're completely set up, I come home, they've urinated somewhere they shouldn't have. They sprayed my furniture. A lot of times, cats do get kind of mad when we leave. So I'm going to give you some tips that have worked for me in the past and that have worked for some of my friends as well. Number one, I'm totally in love. From my other videos, you will know that I'm in love with the pheromone spray. There's different brands. You can also, I did the diffuser, plug-in diffuser. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend getting the diffuser and put it at least, if you have, at least in the main rooms that they hang out. Like for my cats, it's the dining room kitchen area, and which is kind of like all one big area, and then the living room. So I had 2 diffusers. Something else you can do is buy the spray, but that's just not going to last as long. As far as for if you're leaving for a couple or more days. But what I would do is buy the diffuser about a week before you plan to go, and go ahead and get those started. Or if you're going to do the spray, because it is a little bit cheaper, then make sure that you go ahead and spray like every other day, starting a week beforehand, and then spray the house right before you leave. What this does is it just has a calming effect, I've noticed, on the cats. And here comes little Frankie. He's probably going to jump. Well, he didn't. But anyway, and it really does help out the anxiety of you not being home. I would leave, and I would come home and stuff would be on the ground from my countertops, my bookshelves, and stuff like that. And it was like almost like they were like, take that. How dare you leave me? So it's weird. None of that stuff has happened since, we've been doing this. And I've tried this. I've been doing this now for about a year. So the pheromone spray is fantastic, especially the plug-in diffuser. Now, what else would I do? Make sure those litter boxes are spot clean, because cats are finicky about their litter boxes, most of them. Make sure you got your litter boxes clean. I always recommend 1 litter box per cat. The other thing I recommend, that if you're going to be leaving for more than just a couple of days, buy an extra litter box and put in there maybe like 2 or 3 days before, just so they get used to it. Just an extra, so that they have a clean litter box to go to if you don't have somebody coming over to dump that for you. Okay, now this is big. Do not leave the house in shambles and a wreck when you leave. Most cat owners will tell you this. Cats hate clutter. They hate stuff being out of their spot. To them, that's chaos in a sense, and I don't blame them. When you leave that house, leave things how they normally are. Don't leave a lot of furniture moved around. Don't leave a lot of clothes, especially on the floor. Hello, you're begging for them to urinate on that. Just try to leave the house like it normally is. Try not to leave a lot of changes. Try to leave things tidy. The more tidy things are, the fact that they have a clean litter box, and like I said, an added benefit of, if you feel like you would like to try it, I highly recommend the pheromone spray or diffuser. The combination of just those 3 things, you will see a huge difference within the first time, or at least the second or third time when you travel. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that this does help you, because nobody wants to leave and come home to their stuff messed up. The cat peeing and pooping where they shouldn't be, spraying their furniture. No one wants to come home like that, because it makes you come home to chaos. So don't leave your cats in chaos, and you won't come home to it. That's my recommendation for you. And as you see, I have a very sleepy, just kind of chilled out Spirit there. And hey, bud.
Hey, handsome.